Hey, I hope everyone's doing good today. Well, let's just add a little bit of salt because the Israeli cybersecurity. So many companies are there. Let's take a quick look.
These days, APIs are everywhere. They make it easier to build new applications and innovate. But they also expose your organization to attackers who target vulnerabilities in your APIs. Without big data, current solutions have a narrow view and miss the vast majority of API attacks. Using big data and patented artificial intelligence, Salt Security protects you from the increasing threat of API breaches.
Well, I saw this in the J post and found it to be interesting. So let's take a quick look. Salt has made an agreement with Carrefour and Equinix. Well, why is this important? Well, apparently they've gotten a lot of companies to go into them. Well, one interesting company is Tenaya Capitals. They gave 30 million followed by 10 million seed round. Who are they exactly? Well, they are the Lehman Brothers. Very wealthy brothers that came from apparently Germany. Well, the Lehman Brothers went into bankruptcy in 2008. But before they did, their value or their wealth was 600 billion in assets globally. And thinking of somebody else who's a president who didn't go into bankruptcy but had other fellow brothers help him out, it makes me really think, did they really go into bankruptcy? Well, anyway, let's get back to the story. Equinix and their partners. Yes, these are their partners. Interesting when you look on their site, internet connections and data centers. Right, this is an American company in California. Notice the 33, yeah. And also black boxes, a few other things, but interesting. Carrefour, never heard of them, but apparently they are a very large company, as large as Walmart. And so now they have gone into Salt as well because Carrefour has given them the cybersecurity. Just noticed a few things in there as well. The 66, of course they use all these numbers, but whatever, I don't know. So the seal, they received a seal award in 2018. But apparently a lot of companies get them. This is a 2019. Notice Abbott. Yeah, the company I just did a video on. They're all interlinked and all receiving awards. Of course, they are the wealthiest. So Equinix is also has an agreement with the US Customs and Border Protection. That's where I found it to be very interesting. Why would they join with an Israel company when they're giving the US Customs and Border Protection security as well? I don't understand. Look, Equinix also had some kind of ransom, apparently, that they were wanting to get money. I guess some company or something happened. You can read up on it. I'll leave all the links. But then I started noticing in this one site that there's a lot of cybersecurity companies in Israel. Yeah, they develop apparently some robots as well with China, so they're working with Japan and China. But one Israel, one American, two cyber companies unite over bond of web malware protection. So this is another company. US and Israel cyber companies partner with client-side security in mind. Another company. Two cyber heads are better than one. And the list just goes on and on. It was like in this site, it was like every 6th or 10th somewhere in their company, they were talking about cybersecurity. So I looked up the 10 companies in Israel. Well, Salt's not even one of them. Very interesting. But I remember very well BB talking about how good their cybersecurity was and how most companies are also moving to Israel. Ah, boy. Look, it's perhaps for some countries it's good to have the cybersecurity from, say, Israel. But many of us do know who Unit 8200 is, and we know exactly who they are. So FBI also working with Israel, and now the Border Patrol. I don't know what's going on, whether they're going over there or not, and whether it's being taken over. I don't understand. Look, I'm not trying to start anything. I just found that to be quite interesting, and I just had to share. Maybe someone could take it from there, because it would take a long time to really go deep into that story, but I just found that to be quite interesting, and I thought I'd share. So there's my take on salt. God bless. Take care. If I have time, I'll do one more video. Otherwise, have a great weekend. God bless.